everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to Crystal's Clean Kitchen, where we help make clean eating a lifestyle. So we're doing a series right now for Easter, and so we're doing all different Easter treats. So if you haven't checked out some of my other videos, make sure to go do that. I just made 3 different candy bar type videos that are all keto approved, low carb, and they are delicious. I'll make sure to link them down below. We did a keto Reese's peanut butter egg, we did a keto almond joy egg, and we did a keto 3 musketeer egg. They turned out so amazing. And it's a great idea that you can keep in your freezer whenever you need a treat. Well, in today's episode, we're going to be making some healthy gummies that you can make for either your Easter basket or that you can save in the fridge for your kids for any time. Now, I personally think that gelatin is super important to your daily life. So in today's episode, we're going to be making some strawberry orange gummies. They're sugar-free, and you guys, you're going to love them, and your kids are going to love them. It's a great snack idea. So first, we are going to start with some gelatin. Now, I personally love the Great Lakes Gelatin Company, so if you haven't tried them, go do that. I'll make sure to link it down below. You're going to need 1/3 of a cup of gelatin. Now, for our fruit, first of all, you could do any type of flavor that you wanted. Now, a lot of people just get juice from the store, and that's what they use, and that's totally fine. You can do that. I, however, love the pulp from the juice, so I'm going to put it in my blender. My blender is a high-powered blender, though, so it gets it really, really smooth. You could also use a juicer, though. That would be another option. Now, for the flavors, you can do any type of mixture that you want. If you're wanting a little bit more sour, you could add some lemon. If you're wanting an elderberry gummy, you could do elderberries. The flavor is totally up to you. Now, I believe that gummies do not need any sweetener because the fruit is very sweet as it is. But if you wanted to add sweetener, of course, if you were on the keto diet, you would need a keto-approved fruit. And then if you wanted to add some xylitol, you would want to put it in when the fruit is warming up so that the xylitol can dissolve. That will be the best tasting that you can do. Now, if you're not concerned with what sweetener you use, you could use some honey or some maple syrup. Those would taste wonderful as well. I would suggest just doing maybe 2 tablespoons in your batch. Okay, well, let's blend this all up. I made a lot of juice, so I had to separate some out. So this is a 1.5 cups, and then I'm going to add my 1/3 of a cup of gelatin to that, and then I'm going to blend it again and then warm it up on the stove. Now, once I put the mixture from the blender in here, it is a little thick because the gelatin thickened it up a lot. Now, if you are not using a blender, that's totally okay. All you would do is put your juice and then put your gelatin in with it and then just gently stir. Now, you don't want the temperature too hot because that will not be good for the gelatin. So you want it about low to low medium heat. And we're just going to stir it gently for a couple of minutes while it warms up slightly. All right, so the mixture is done. And I'm just very carefully pouring it into the molds. Now, you can go a little faster and then take your spatula and just kind of wipe off the excess. And then I put it on a baking sheet so that it would be a little bit easier to put into the fridge and the freezer. Then I'm going to put it in the freezer actually for a few minutes until it sets. That will also make it easier for them to pop out. Thank you all so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. Now, I ended up making 2 different batches of these gummies. I made 1 batch with no sweetener at all for myself, and I made a second batch with a little maple syrup for my kids. But you know what? Both of them turned out amazing. Now, when you put it in the freezer, it makes it super easy for it to pop out of the gummy shell. So maybe that will help you. Now, let me know in the comments what you think, and also if you have any suggestions for future episodes, make sure to let me know that too. Now, don't forget, smash that like button. Bye!